The big lie is that the medication they're administering works. It doesn't work, it has an effect. So the thesis is that you can cure well, the thesis is just bizarre. They haven't laid it out entirely, but it's that what they're proposing is that they can cure, you have to bear with me, what is it, kind of beliefs? What kinds of beliefs? Okay, wrong think. We'll call it wrong think because I can't remember what type of belief they said it was. So we're talking about wrong think and how do you cure wrong think. So the proposition is that blocking serotonin and dopamine receptors somehow enables your brain the living space to figure out that your paranoid delusional beliefs were all untrue. Yeah. I mean, the crux of the issue is that it's punishment, not medication. You get deprived of dopamine and serotonin, and that's not just happiness and pleasure, it's also ability to focus, ability to imagine, ability to connect with your feelings, ability to feel, ability to hold space, all these different things that become latent as a result of the medication. So in the time since I've been medicated, which is over 2 years now, I've kind of lost my faith in God. Well, if God's allowed all this to happen, then he's not that good. Or I'm still getting food orders, to the best of my knowledge, aren't contaminated with poison, so that's not too bad. So it's an internal dynamic where in my heart I'm not having the same feelings as I had throughout my life before, where I felt I was connected to a loving, living being. I don't feel that anymore. I feel that nothing exists properly. Nothing, the great nothing, exists. And we come from that. And if you want to have artificial intelligence or overall encompassing intelligence, monitoring everything, I would say still that came from the nothing. But that's beside the point. This is just where my philosophy's got to in the wake of the medication I've been taking. So before I always had faith and belief that the greatest good of all would win through and make things happen for the best of all possible worlds. Now, I think we have to struggle in order to give the best of all possible worlds a chance. And without that struggle, there's no greater good coming to bear on the fruits of our labours. But the point I really want to make is how the medication is a fallacy, and that the mechanisms by which they're trying to explain it are grounded in illogical reasoning. If someone has the ability to focus and go over something, they're more likely to come to the right conclusions and cure their wrong think. But it's not wrong think that they're really trying to cure, it's right think, which is let's go over what's already been said, locate the errors, and say it again but corrected. That's right, think. Atoms. That's my major point, is that we believe in atoms, but we don't have proof that they exist. There's no proof that atoms exist. There's atoms. There's pictures that show blobby molecules. But that doesn't prove electrons, neutrons, and protons. So this is all a hullabaloo science which we're given. And it's at the point when I was able to see through the hullabaloo science that I got sectioned. And that's what I feel they're trying to prevent knowledge of, is how to unravel their systems, because they're all pretty basic systems made from the sixth density. We think. We're not sure about that. Anyway, once you unravel the systems, they lose their ability. And we're living in a slave system where the majority of people are bound by something that gets their energy, a vampire system. One way or another, everyone's having their life energy drained of them. And what I would say is that the medication I'm being forced to take enables greater compliance with the beast slave system. I've been mugged over quite a few times in recent history, and it's because I didn't have my sharps about me and I wasn't there to say, oh, fuck off, Kirill. Basically, in a situation that was clearly false. And it's getting mugged off and made to feel a fool that has led to a lot of resentment towards the medication being administered. Because if I wasn't being administered the medication, I probably wouldn't have been mugged off and made to feel a fool. But it's happening with alarming regularity, as that people feel they've got the right to initiate a confrontational dynamic or a derogatory dynamic. And that's what I feel the medication really does, is it takes my ability to defend myself away. I can't defend myself from psychic attacks as well as I used to. And I'm becoming more compliant with the beast slave system. Not the fucking beast slave system, man. So what are we going to do about all this? We don't actually know. We're just getting these thoughts off our chest. Motherfucking beast slave system. Beast slave. Slaves to beast. Ni hao.